Okay, round one, we have the choice. I'm going to play first, and yeah, we'll keep this hand. We don't have any creatures in it, but we've got all of our mana, so I'm hopeful that we can find some creatures in a relatively short amount of time, and then proceed to make this hand work. So we'll start with the black-white mana, since we've got a forest in our hand to play any 2-drops we may draw. Alright, no 2-drops against us. I guess that's good. Alright, well, we've got all of the actual spells that work well with creatures. Just none of the said creatures. Well, at least he's not playing a morph either. I guess that's good news. Alright, still yet to find a creature. Definitely an awkward beginning. Well, he was going to have to play a spell eventually, so let's see if we find a creature yet. Nope. Alright. Hey, there's a creature. Alright. So yeah, I guess the problem is well, I think we just play it. Could Savage Punch the Salt Road Patrol, but might be wiser to just leave up the Feat of Resistance for now. Maybe he'll try and bring low our Alpine Grizzly. I think I have to offer the trade to the Summit Prowler without casting Feat of Resistance. As much as I want to save my Grizzly, he has 6 cards in hand. He hasn't played anything cheap. Thinking he might have removal or a trick, so I want to just, I guess, not worry about those. Like if I play a Feat of Resistance here and I'm not able to, he's tempting me. All right, I gotta go for it. I'm not happy about this. Well, did resolve. Well, I guess that's all right. Still can't really use Savage Punch, though. So he's Mardu. So I can Savage Punch plus Roar of Challenge. Actually, yeah, that is good, isn't it? So we can kill everything but the Summit Prowler. That probably is fine. Alright. So we Roar of Challenge. No, we kill the Summit Prowler. We kill everything but the Salt Road Patrol, which I still think is okay, because I don't care about Salt Road Patrol when I've got a 5-3. So we Roar of Challenge. Or no, I do kill everything. I board sweep him, don't I? So we give our guy indestructible and they have to block it. And we savagely punch here and get our guy bigger. And then kill his remaining 2 dudes. Yeah, that was a blowout turn. So we'll play the Rattleclaw Mystic just because I want to get a dude down now, so I can eventually resolve our incremental growth for good value. Like maybe even if he plays a creature, it might be, if I draw nothing, it might be worth our time to pump it once. Although it does give it first strike. But then I can pump my... Maybe I just pump his morph instead. We'll see if we get a creature here. No creatures, so the question is... Do I want to incremental growth, pump his morph once, my Grizzly twice, and the Mystic 3 times? And then attack for... What is it? A bunch? I think I'm going to go for it. So we get to attack for 12. Or 13. No, it is 12. Which is definitely a significant chunk of life. He's taking it all, too. Alright. So maybe this is just a ponyback brigade. I'm not sure. So no attacks. I think we're just going to hang out. I'm going to let him unmorph if he wants. This thing has first strike, so I'm not going to attack into it when it unmorphs. And it was a Warbehemoth, so he would have been able to eat our Rattleclaw Mystic. I still could have safely attacked with Grizzly, though. Something to keep in mind. Alright, so now I guess I can a little more comfortably attack here. Alright, that was actually a reasonable draw, so we'll swing with the Grizzly. I guess he double blocks. I do have to trade a Grizzly for a Behemoth, which I'm not thrilled about. He's just chumping. Well, I'm okay with that if he doesn't want to double block, so... This has definitely been a weird game. I guess he just wants to keep his 4/7. I'm not sure. High Spire Mantis. Alright, so he has the first strike wall up, I guess, at this point. See if he attacks the Mantis. No attacks. Alright. We don't have to unmorph this just yet. I think we're going to start unmorphing guys soon. Ooh. Yeah, that's pretty good. So I've got 9 mana, which means I can unmorph. I think we got to go for it here. Does have 3 cards in hand, which means removal could very easily be there. Well, I'm pretty satisfied with these blocks, I guess. The only thing that's dying is Rattleclaw Mystic, and I can still save it with Dragon Scale Boon. Alright, he's decided to change his mind a bit. Well, let's get this guy out of his little shell here. So he gets untapped. Now the question is, do I just go for lethal? He's got 3 cards in hand, which means he could have removal. I think we probably go for lethal. Yeah, he F6, so would appear that that was lethal. Okay, that was an interesting game. Took us a long time to find a creature, our opponent as well. He's running multiple War Behemoths, is that right? Yeah, multiple War Behemoths, Salt Road Patrol, Alabaster Kirin, Einok Bonkin, Mantis. Interesting Mardu deck. We didn't see any black spells, so that must be his lightest color. Don't have any more creatures we can put in. We don't have much of a sideboard. We have Despise. He has expensive creatures. Despise might actually be a good option, but I'd have to take out a spell. And really, I guess the spell I'd take out is what? Rite of the Serpent for a Despise. They essentially do the same thing. Despise is just like a preemptive way to take care of it. I definitely don't feel like taking out Roar of Challenge after how well that played for us. We got to board wipe him, which is pretty impressive. I can't take out any creatures. Maybe we just keep it the same. I'm probably okay with that. Alright, let's try it again. Yeah, we can keep this. We have all of our colors again. Not doing anything early again, but we have a lot of 2-drops we could draw. Alright, plays a 2-drop this time around. None for us, though. Alright. Outlasting. Well, I'll take a 3-drop that we can morph out. That's nice. So we'll get this, and then we can do Salt Road Patrol, then we can unmorph our Pine Walker at some point, which is pretty convenient. Alright, take our 3. Okay, so I can attack into High Spire Mantis because I don't think he blocks. If he does block, we just awaken the bear, which is fine. We trample over, yeah. Now we just drop the Salt Road Patrol, and we at least have a roadblock for his Bondkin. And the Sagu Archer can lock down the Mantis, which is kind of good for us. I think I might have to hard cast the Sagu Archer, but we'll see. Alright. Well, that's pretty good too. So I think well, he does have Feat of Resistance mana. Let's play it safe, I think. Well, let me think. If he has Feat of Resistance, he would still have to double block. Alright, let's just swing with our Morph. Might have to take another beating from his High Spire Mantis, but this seems worth it to me. Alright, he's just taking it. If he's just taking it, maybe I just want to deal 5 to him. Let's do that. Because I could follow up with Sagu Archer, but it's tough to deny a 5-power attacker getting in for 5 here. Certainly helps the racing situation, and it's good with Awaken the Bear and Savage Punch. Awaken the Bear. Oh, Bear rather. Savage Punch is a pretty powerful 2-card play. Incremental growth. Yeah, that's pretty good too. So if I awaken the bear plus Savage Punch, I can get in for 10 trample, maybe kill his morph. It's pretty good. I'm also not opposed to the Sagu Archer. Let's just swing with Pine Walker, I think. See what he does. Because I think what we're going to do is end up just playing a post-combat Sagu Archer. So we'll awaken now. Could have Feat of Resistance, but... Alright, he did have Feat of Resistance, which is a bummer, but we still kill his Einok Bonkin, and we don't lose our guy, so it's not the end of the world. So I can't Savage Punch now. I guess we just morph out a Sagu Archer. Alright. It's a pretty big bummer, but it's not the end of the world yet. Guess I probably need to unmorph this guy. So I can't really afford to play a Tusk Colossedon yet. He's got 1 card left in hand. I have 7 mana, so I could... guess I could play Colossedon, go down to 6. Alright, let's do that. Because then, what this does is it doesn't rely on me drawing a land next turn to play Incremental Growth plus Savage Punch. Granted, I'm not unmorphing Sagu Archer, so I am taking some beats from above, but we're not dead to an Arrow Storm. Hmm. 7 mana. So I can play Savage Punch. Let's see if this works. Alright. Now I'm just going to play an Armament Core. He has 5, potentially more. Let's just give this thing... thinking I just want to give this 9 toughness. 10 power. Because he probably has to chump. I'm thinking this is probably a War Behemoth, so it's a 3/6. Which means he could deal 6 damage to it. Which is actually lethal. Even if I pump it. And I can only kill 1 guy. So maybe the Armament Core... maybe we just hold off for a second here. Maybe we just make this 6. So that way it can attack into Salt Road Patrol next turn. Kind of like that plan. I'm going to hold off attacking in here. I have a feeling it's a War Behemoth. I guess it doesn't have to be, but... Like now we have 2 guys that can attack into Salt Road Patrol. All right. Drop to bring low. Interesting. Well, we have the Sagu Archer. Let's say we attack with both of these. What are his best blocks? I definitely don't want to get in range of Arrow Storm, so I kind of want to leave Morph up for us. But is there a way I can... Guess there's not. I can't get these guys to enough power. I think we just swing with these two, leave up the Sagu Archer to block. And he probably double blocks the Tusk Colossadon and takes 6. Which is probably okay. Alright, let's do that. And that way I can play Highland game and still unmorph. So I think we're just going to kill the patrol. I could have incremental growth there, but like I said, I don't want to die to... I really don't want to die to a... I probably could have done an incremental growth play there that made him do worse blocks, but... I'm certainly trying to play this safe. So we've got the incremental growth play, which I think is going to be big for us. Well, let's force him to unmorph now, because then we can still incremental growth and figure this out. So let's see what it is. Force the unmorph. Didn't even do it. Well, in that case, let's pump once here, twice here, 3 times here. And this has got to be lethal. Two cards in hand. Looks like he's taking it. All right, got the match. Very good. Deck played very well for us that game, so that panned out nicely. We'll see you in round 2.